Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you my 2015 setup. This is for my A5 Finsbury in electric blue. I'm not going to show you about the layout of the Finsbury because there are lots and lots of videos on YouTube already by fantastic people. What I am going to show you is quite an in-depth review and a look into how I use my planner and how it helps me stay organised. So I hope you will find it helpful. I'm very sorry if it's quite long, but I do have quite a bit in my planner. Now, the one thing about my planner, or about me in general, is I'm very bargain orientated. So pretty much everything in the planner is going to be either one, a freebie, so you can get like a free printable online and use it that way, or I will have made the inserts or anything to do with it myself. I will let you know if there are any bought things in here, and of course if you have any questions at all, just pop them below and I will get back to you. So let's get started. This is just my planner cover that I keep it in. So off we go. So this is my A5. As you can see, it is quite full, quite chock-a-block, and I've got hundreds of tabs absolutely everywhere. I do love that sound. So, as you can see, it's quite basic. There's not a lot on this side. In this little zipper here, I keep a few first aid bits, plasters, antiseptic wipes and the like. If I have any notes for the day, they go in there. Otherwise, I leave it completely blank. The only thing I keep are these little magnetic bookmarks, which I find really useful. And they're dinosaur themed because I absolutely love dinosaurs, because I'm nerdy. As you get to the planner, the first thing I have is this, the flyleaf, which comes with most Filofax planners, and behind it I have my weekly to-dos. I don't know if you can see that, weekly to-dos. So this comprises of, up here, my top 3, I must complete, I really should, if I have time, do not forget, calls, texts and emails, errands to run, and worries for another week. This is from scatteredsquirrell.com. She does a lot of free printables in the most gorgeous colours. She's very basic. She does the decoration for her stuff in her layouts, so I don't feel like I have to add any decoration to this. And as you can see, the flyleaf actually statics the page and keeps it on there for me, which is wonderful. Next is a picture of my puppy, Apache. He's a little Indian. He's actually a year old now, so he's not a puppy anymore, but I love it. And it's laminated, so if I have any notes about him, I can keep them on there. The next thing is my dashboard. So this bit here just says this belongs to Ashley-Janne, which is me. And then all the way around the outside are a load of nice little quotes that just keep me smiling throughout the day. And on the back of my dashboard are some post-it notes. I've got large, medium and page flags. These are a little owl design. I got them from the works. I've got a video on these, so please see my channel. I've covered these out with a few little page markers, but this is my if found please return to. I love whales, so I've got a little whale thing on there. The next thing, held by this little guy, which is actually a little, like a ladybug, is my routine chart. So I have a routine chart, morning tasks and evening tasks. I don't know if you can see that, but what I do is I do my bits, and then each day I tick off that I've done it, which is wonderful. That is again a freebie. Now I can't remember who this person is. She's got quite a few inserts in here, but I will pop a link to her down below and tell you who she is. This is again from the same person. This is a, oh, I don't want to pick it up with the rings, a meal plan with cute little owls on. It's just breakfast, lunch, dinner, Monday to Sunday, pretty self-explanatory. I know I'm rushing through this, but I don't really want to take too much of your time. So this is one of my little page markers. As you can see, it holds quite a lot. This is from Miss Wenduhh. She's fantastic. If you've not heard of her, definitely go look at her stuff. That's Miss Wenduhh. This is her some stickers. These are free, and I have these just on an A5 sticker sheet. They're like exercise, shopping, etc. And she does tons and tons of free printables, and they're gorgeous every time. I've just got basic Filofax information that comes with the planner there. The next bit I've got held with my T-Rex clip is my contacts. I've taken off the filled in sheet, so it's just blank, so you can't see any of my sneaky details. And coming on to the main part of my planner is my calendar. I don't do yearlies, I don't do monthlies, I just do weeklies. These inserts are my own design. because they just work for me. So let me take you to a double page. This is what a double page looks like for me. It's got a little bit of colour, a little bit of, you know, decoration. It's enough for me to not have to worry about anything. So this is how I work it. I have up the top here, I write in the date and it says of, and then I say what month, 2015, 16, etc. And then, for example, here is my Monday. I will have Monday, the little date if I fancy, and then I have 6 lined bits. So I have areas for 6 different things. That's my appointments, that's my itinerary, my agenda, whatever you want to call it. What I tend to do is keep this for the daytime and this for the evening time. And then, as you can see, I'm just going to hold my finger over that because it's got some money on it. I just write in that little box if I've got any extra bits. So that's what my itinerary side looks like. That's like a week for me. That's quite a regular week. It's not a busy week. It's not a quiet week. That's sort of what it looks like. And I just have like a rainbow colour going down. On this side, I have it split into sections. As you can see, I have daily thoughts up here in this little box, where I just put quotes that just, you know, sum up my week as I'm going along, and it's just nice to look back on. Then I have a to-do list with little tick-off areas. I have personal, home, work and animals, and then I have a notes section. Now each of these sections has a little icon, you know, ticks, padlock, house, briefcase, paw and a little flower. So this is where, you know, it comes in useful for me. So I write all my bits on that week, and then I write all the details on that week. So I don't have detailed days. It literally will just say workout or get key cut or Apache agility 6 PM, and then across on here in his animal section, if I have to take money or if I have to take anything else, it's, you know, so for example, Tuesday was Apache's birthday, so down here I've put birthday, 19th, need to make a little cake, do some prezzies, you know, just nice bits. It seems to work for me at the moment. I have a little Filofax, or you can't see it from here, but a little, down here, little Filofax ruler that comes with the planners, and that's what my page marker is. Now if I take you to my current week, I'm sure none of you lovely people are going to stalk me and see what I'm doing. I don't think anyone lives close enough, but I've actually implemented a new system. So if you can just see here, these are little water bottles that I have running, let me turn it around so you can see it, running all the way down my week, and then I fill them in with a coloured pencil when I get to where I'm going. Then the next bit I have is this little guy here with a little broom. He's my cleaning, so I know Wednesday I have to do cleaning. Then down here I've got some other icons. I can't show you those very well, but this one here is a washing machine. Let me see if I can just, there you go, is a washing machine. So I know I have to do the washing on Saturday. This little one here, I don't think I can get it in, no, not in close enough. That says admit 1. It's a little cinema ticket because I'm going to the cinema. Then down here I have a printer and I have a little journal. The printer means that I have to do printing for my Filofax, and the little journal means that I have to do my Sunday planning because I plan for the next week on a Sunday. I found those really useful so far, and again all I actually use is just these little A5 sticky sheets here. I just print my own on there and I cut them out myself, but they're quite cheap to get, just a pack of, you know, 100. Mine comes in a pack of 250, which is fantastic. And this, let me show you quickly, is what they look like. So this is what they look like when they come out. Just a little thing, and then I just snip them along. And I don't actually go round them or anything. I literally just cut top, bottom, side and side, and stick it on. And because it's white on white, you really can't tell. And they actually just stick in the back there with all my other stickers. So I've got the little dividers down here for the months, but that's about it. Next section is personal, all about me 2015. I made my own dividers. They're laminated on some thicker paper, so they're quite, you know, safe and secure. And again, with the lamination, if I want to put any sticky notes on, they stick fine. So see, I've got some little washi tape down there. I do use washi tape, people. I do know what it is, which is lovely. The first thing I've got here is Get Fit Goals. This is my actual weekly workout. So I wonder if I can just turn that for... No, it's going to be upside down if I do it that way. So down here I have Monday to Sunday. I forgot which way my planner went round. Monday to Sunday, and I write in what I've got to do. And then here, each one of these is a week. So Monday to Sunday, there's 12 weeks, which is like a 12-week workout, and then I change what I do. So you just tick it off each time, and I'm actually getting this sorted for next week. This was my planning because it's a Saturday now, and I was doing a bit of pre-planning. So this is ready, and Sundays is my rest day, so I cross those off. Now this is by Design Finch, which took me a while to find, but it is literally just www.designfinch.com. I'll pop her link below, but she does some nice things. The next area is my shopping list. I've just made this. I got this image off of Google, but this is just for personal use. It's just a double-sided shopping list. It says things to get, and it's really nice because you can actually pop in where you want to get them from. So for example, I go to jumble sales, like car boot sales. So these are all the things I look for each week, and then there's a little note section down here. Going on to the next bit, so that was a self-made one. This is a wish list. It has got price, product, and whether you've bought it or not. So on my wish list currently is an Apple MacBook, and it says £900, and there is no way I've put a tick in that box yet. This is from Miss Wenduhh, again, so she does some lovely stuff. I had a bit of trouble with the printing when I first started, so that's why it's like that far down the page, but I quite like it that far. It looks quite, you know, nice, but I just think it's a nice little thing. That's only single-sided because I don't have a lot on there. The next thing is a movies list. I can't remember where I got this one from, so I'll have to find it, but it literally is just really basic. It says movie list, it's got a little car and just some lines. So one of them is actually today, 27th of the 6/15, I'm going to go and see the Minions, so I can cross it off and say when I went and saw it. From the same person is books to read, and these are gorgeous. These are little stamps, like library stamps. So these are the books I need to read at the moment, and then I just tick them and write when I read them. Sometimes I write how long it took me to read them, just to see, you know, how I'm going. Next is a password log. Now I've covered my passwords, or I should have done, but this was a free printable. I can't remember where it's from again, but it just has a nice border, and it says here account or site, login info and password, and then it just has a little box just here for any notes in. It's a fabulous little bit. You can double-side it quite easy, so I like that. So the next thing is doctor visits. Then you have the date, the hospital or clinic, doctor's name, phone number, reason for visit, and prescriptions given or test results. Now this is the first little tab I've got here. This is, let me show you my tab. There we go. It says medical. It's just a little page marker. It's card and it's laminated, so it's quite robust. And I've got loads of those, and they just sit along the top, so I can get easily to wherever I need to get to. I got a couple of these printed out. Again, they're freebies. This next one is from Philofaxy. Fabulous site. I absolutely love it. I'm part of the Facebook groups, and you know, really good work to them. They do fantastic. So this is just a prescriptions. So it's date, prescribing doctor, what you've been prescribed, how much you have to take, and any notes. So if it made you feel anything, or you know, that's just a good little bit to have. Okay, I know I'm taking forever, guys, but I did tell you it was going to be in depth. Feel free to leave the video at any time. So the next section here, let me get that up a bit further, is finances. So I've got 3 little quotes on some dotted paper. I made this myself. I actually got the background is a free scrapbooking background, and then I just made these bit. I love making my own things, so I make all my own dividers. But it's just a nice little thing. Again, I can put any sticky notes on. Now I've popped a blank one in here so you guys can't see it. This is made by the same people as the meal planning and the routines, and I really can't remember who she is, so I will pop a link below. But this is a monthly budget. If I can just give you a quick close-up, you know, of how it works. Gorgeous layout, lovely colours. So you pop in your income, what you've budgeted, what you actually spent, what the difference was. I got a couple of those. And the next bit is expenses. I use this a lot. As you can see, I've got another little divider up there. This is from Miss Wenduhh, and as you can see, she has a little copyright in the bottom there. which I actually think is really nice to have on these because it's a freebie. It's something that somebody's done for you out of the, you know, goodness of their heart, which is lovely, and I always let them know that I've used them. So this has got date, description, amount, where you bought it, what category it comes under, and whether you need or want it. Now I think these two are absolutely brilliant because again I had a problem with the printing, that's why this is so, my printer's, you know, very temperamental, but this is a savings plan, which is again Miss Wenduhh, but I quite like that because I go on holidays quite often, so I have to do the saving and budgeting, which is lovely. The next bit, which I didn't cover, but you know, if you guys try and steal my vehicle, I will know about it. This is a vehicle information. This comes from the same people that did the meal plan, the routine, the monthly budget, etc. This is, you just put your details in there. I haven't put all of them in because of course it does go with me everywhere and I don't want everyone to know absolutely everything. But you pop in when it was serviced, how much it cost, what your mileage was, etc. It's just a nice little keep. Next bit. Next little tab is due and direct, or due and DIR. Now this is from the same people again with the monthly budget. This is a bill payment checklist. Now this is fantastic. You pop what day it comes out on. You pop the description for it, and you click. You can tick whether it's an auto pay, so like a direct debit or monthly thing, and then you just tick which month of the year it's likely to come out on. The next bit is Apache. This is my boy. This is when he was born, one of his sleeping positions, and one of my nicer pictures of him. And it says, from the tiniest acorn grows the mighty oak. The first thing I have here is Scattered Squirrel again. She was this one, this front page person. This is an undated yearly calendar, so I write the year up there and it's just January to December in little lined blocks. The next bit is pet information, and now this came from Pinch a Little, Save a Lot. She's got some fantastic stuff, again in lovely colours that seem to match all of these. So this is like a super duper pet information sheet, so you pop in everything from date of birth to special markings to, then here you have 4 little areas where you can write someone to be phoned if they're found. So I just have me in there. You've got a whole section here about veterinary clinic, so who they are, phone numbers, addresses, and if they've got an emergency phone, because my vet clinic has an emergency centre, which is good. And then the next bit here is all of their flea and worming medication, which is lovely. Again, Pinch a Little, Saved a Lot. This is the pet health history, so you pop the pet's name, age, and the, you know, their age at the time, the date, and then you put if they've had any vaccinations, lab work, or surgery. So I pop that in there. This one I do believe came from Philofaxy. Again, it's another freebie, and this is veterinary visit and treatment notes. So what I do is I draw a line after I've written, but I just write the date, I write what he weighed when I went in, and then I write the details. So, you know, we went to the vet, this happened, the vet said this, and these are the things he had to have, how many times a day, etc. I got a couple of those, and you can print them double-sided. Filofaxy is absolutely fantastic for printing double-sided because it, you know, it always comes out exactly right, which is lovely. I've also got another Miss Wenduhh expenses sheet for him, for his vet. This is just for him for his vets. This is just so I keep an idea of how much my premium's going to come to each year when I renew my insurance. We're nearly there. The next section is work. Now this is, sometimes I need a bit of motivation for work. So this is a Dr. Seuss saying, saying, kid, you'll move mountains. Today's your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Lovely little thing. Again, I've got another blank yearly Scattered Squirrel chart. I've got some contacts. I have taken out the ones. And then I've got another one of those password logs. Now I'm part of other organisations within my community. So one of them here is the WI. I've got the yearly thing again, and it's got a little tab so I can get to that. I put it under work because it is sort of, I do various things for them. Then I sort the raffle, so I have a list of who does the raffle. I'm not going to show you those, but that's a phone list because we always have phone lists, and again another password log. And then the next one is CCC, which is on there. I have notes from the meeting, password log, and the bits again. It's very easy. Next bit is travel. Again, a Dr. Seuss. It's the places you'll go, with a gorgeous little balloon going across the world. Now what you won't see much in here, because what I actually have is another, it's over there but I can't reach it so I won't get it, but I have a personal domino Filofax, which is my travel planner. I take it when I travel and do, so I don't actually keep a whole lot in here. What I do keep in here are places that I want to visit with some spare papers. Then this is planning. So I have a trip planner. This has come from Pinch a Little Save a Lot, but it's where, when, research, what I would actually do when I was there. Travel budget, again Pinch a Little Save a Lot. So other supplies, food, lodging and transportation. Travel information, hotels, flights, car rentals, insurance, international dialing codes and exchange rates, which is fabulous. You can print these out in various, you can do A5 and personal and, you know, all the ones. Pre-travel checklist, which is lovely because, again, another expenses sheet, a password log for all my travel sites. I've taken out the one I use, and that's my, you know, basic travel. The next is miscellaneous. I'm going to move that up a little bit. Miscellaneous, just with a little butterfly on. It's quite cute. I've got birthdays, that says B-days, just so I know a few birthdays throughout the year that I always forget. This one says spares, so this is just the Filofax stuff. So I've got my spare weekly to-dos. I think I've got 10 of these printed out. Some spare expenses sheets. Now this one is lovely. This says grocery shopping list, and as you can see, this is a freebie. This is Pinch a Little Save a Lot again. It says we need and we're almost out of, and it has a little tick box if you've got a coupon for it. But what I actually do is I just chop it in half, so I have 1-2 shopping lists per page. So I've got some of those. This is tasks to complete. This is from the same person that does the monthly budgets and the meal plans. Then I've just got the basic Filofax, you know, grid paper, line paper, plain paper, and then all the coloured papers. And then this says leisure. So under leisure I have gift list budgeting, which is Miss Wenduhh, name, ideas, price, whether you've bought it and whether you've wrapped it, and then a total at the bottom. A spare wish list, spare shopping list, and recipes to try, which is Pinch a Little Save a Lot. So you put what the recipe is, where the source is, so whether it's www, and whether you're going to keep it or whether you're just going to get rid of it. The last thing I have is a top opening envelope, you know, that came with the Filofax itself, which has just got some stickers and notes and anything I might want to keep in there. And then most of you are familiar with this. This is just that weird plastic, you know, Filofax sheet, and I just keep it on the back to stop the pages bending around the rings, and just to keep, you know, keep this all nice and neat. I don't currently keep anything in there. But that is my planner overview. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's useful, and above all, I really hope you find that you can get all of these inserts with actually, you know, without spending much. Yes, you have to print them. Yes, you have to punch them. But I would always recommend, especially for A5, that that you do. A5 is so easy. The worst you have to do is things like this one. I literally got a piece of A4 on a publisher document. I made it, and then all I did is in the middle I made a very, very thin, I just used the line tool and made a very, very thin, very light grey line, put it in the slicer, slice 3 sheets at a time, back forth, and I've got a 6-hole punch. It was just so easy to use, so easy to do. And then printing, if you're using proper A5 paper like this, as long as you set it to the right amount, there is no problem at all. So I would always recommend looking at free before you buy, but that's just me. So yeah, thank you very, very much for watching, and leave any comments below. Thanks guys, bye bye.